Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, on with the Enfield. So I've started cleaning a few bits up, ready for today's jobs. Still got a couple of bits to do. So basically going to start getting the primary side of things done. So we got the sprocket to put on. Most importantly, I've got to remember to put these in there, because if you don't, when you put that inner primary case on and then put all the bits in, clutch, everything, if you ain't put them in, it's all got to come to bits. I know it very well. Yeah, I remember doing that once, building the whole thing up, the clutch on the lot, and then realise I hadn't put them studs in. So I'm going to drop a bit of grease on them, get them in. The top engine mounts, I've got to clean them up a bit. These are stainless. I had all these laser cut a while ago, but they have got some surface scratches on there. So basically, I've got to try and polish them up. I'm not sure on what grade that stainless is, but it is hard, extremely hard, and very hard to polish back up. So we'll see how that goes. I might polish them, or I might just give them a scrub finish. We'll see how much work it's taking to like get rid of them scratches. They're not the cleanest, like I say, they've been in here for a long time. So that is my first job, to get that out of the way. And then we'll just plod along, getting all the little bits done. This seal's got to go in the in a case, stuff like that. So yeah, quite a lengthy job really, all these little bits. One of them other ones that you think is going to take 5 minutes and takes all day. It is definitely one of them jobs, so let's get cracking. All right, what I'm going to do first is DA these and see how deep some of these scratches go, because we can't put them on like that. You probably can't see it on camera, but there's a few in there. I don't think they're that deep, but DA first. Get in there. Right, we're getting there with the polishing. So basically I'm coming down with different grades on the DA pad to try and cut into them scratches. Then different grades of mops and polishes. And we're getting there. It's come out all right, that first one actually. Let's have a look. Ooh. Yeah. That's not too bad. What do you reckon, Blue? No, he's looking at the floor for something. I'll tell you what he's looking at the floor for. A reflection off that. Because he likes chasing them. Yeah. Blue's world's a bit crazy. That's what he's doing. Look. You try to see if I can get through. The sun's not shining, mate. We can't get a reflection. No, he's still looking. No, sorry. Anyway, get on with the second one. This is taking a fair bit of time, but it'll be worth it. And I'm only doing one side. I'm going to keep the inside of them a matte finish and the outside polished. That's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it? Yeah, you're right, it is. Because it's taking stupid amount of time to get them like that. And I don't think it'll look too bad like that with the inside left mat. Plus, cleaning maintenance of the bike, it'll be a bit of a pain to get on the inside of them to keep them polished. That is my excuse for the cop-out. Anyway, let's polish the other one. Okay, that's the other one polished up. So we'll slide these in first. Like so. And them on. That's about right. A couple of washers. Get me fat fingers in there. Right, I'm going to make this easier. Get the tweezers on the job. That's got that one. I'm not going to tighten these up yet because obviously we've got to slide that into the frame at some point, hopefully this week. Yeah, that looks all right. That has took me just over an hour. Worth it though, definitely worth it. There's a bit of polish here and there. That will obviously match in with the chrome exhaust. So there'll be little bits throughout the whole bike that will complement each other, I think. Right, next job. Let's start putting a few more little bits back on there. Right, let's go for front sprocket. Right. That on there. Tab washer. And, oh, we've got to pick that felt washer out of there, replace that. There's probably absolutely nothing wrong with that one, but I've got a new one. In fact, we've got to bang a bit of grease on that. Try and do this without tearing it. Yeah, that might take a bit of coaxing with that new felt on there. Oh no, they're not too bad. We don't want to tear it all. There we go. Right, let's find a socket and spin that up. Big ring spanner it is. I ain't got a socket long enough to go over this shaft here, so. Why do they never line up nicely with the flats of the nuts? Right, we've got another squeeze on that, and we've got one tab that lines up just nice. This one, I know some people will probably feel the need to try and bend that over because it's landing right on the point of the nut. I'll leave that because one is more than good enough to stop the nut spinning off. And if you ever change the sprocket, I know it probably sounds silly, but that tab washer will go again. You'll probably just manoeuvre it round and you'll have a good, fresh, strong tab to tap over it if you do have to take it off. Like I say, the tab washer will go again, so we'll just use the tab that's lining up nicely. Should just be able to get in at that. Where's my armour? Bit of brass. That's it. Sorted. That's going nowhere. Like I say, leave that one as it is, and it's there to use again if it's needed. Right, let's sort this out here. So here we've got a new seal. So we've got to get a gasket on and the seal in. So I'm going to just clear the surface up a little bit better. I've had to send a full-on search party out to find these tiny short bolts, because obviously I'd put them in a very special place, and I forgot. I would make a rubbish squirrel. I'd starve to death. Anyway, a bit of a rub round on here. I'll do. Right. Again, that's a nice thick gasket that is, so I won't bother gumming it all up with sealer. Wherever put them bolts again? You gotta be kidding me. Wherever put them? No. Oh dear. I do frustrate myself quite often. Literally just had them in my hand to show you. Wow. I need a trip to the vets. Where have I put them? Come on, they've got to be right under my nose, surely. I've probably walked off with them and put them on a table over there. Hold on. Come on. This shed's like the Bermuda Triangle. I found them. Watch this. There. Oh dear. Right, where was I? Let's put them in there. Right, they're there. In fact, to tell you what, we'll put a tiny, tiny blip of thread lock on these because it's such a short thread. So I did find them, but I am one short. Search party's out again. Right, sorted. Got it. There we go. Job done. Right, let's slide that on there then. Move all this. Gasket on. That's all sorted. Right, then we've got these little tabs to put on. Let's knit them up. That'll do us. I may have gone about this the wrong way. I'm about to find out because I've gone and pressed that front sprocket thingy-majiggy on. Normally, I put the clutch basket on with the chain and everything together. So yeah, we're going to see if it's achievable to put the chain on and get it all on. I'm leaving the tensioner. I've dropped a bit. There it goes. I'm leaving the tensioner off for now because I can slide that underneath, no trouble at all. So let's see if I can get this to work. If it doesn't, I've got to get my puller and pull that back off. Please work. Oh, it might be all right. Oh, I don't know. Are we going to be all right? No, it ain't worth struggling. I'm going to have to pull that back off and put it all on together. Never mind, my silly mistake. There we are. Right, let's attempt that again. Drop that in there. That's it. Right, I'll just drift that back on and then we're sorted. And she's on. Tensioner. I'll slacken this right off. I'm not going to tension it obviously till we've got all the clutching and everything together. But that has a washer and 2 nuts. It's always good to have 2 nuts. There we go, and obviously they lock together. Oh, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's getting there. The big magnet which I wrapped up, because having an exposed magnet in here will end in tears with all the metal that's floating around in here. That's it, all nice and clean, ready to go. There we are. Is that all the way back? Yes. So I'm only just going to assemble it loose for now. And it's this nut with a spring washer that always, I thought, when I first did one of these, I thought someone had put the wrong spring washer on because they're massive. Like, look way too big. And then I bought a new one and realised it's exactly the same size as the one that I thought was too big. But there we go. sorted. Right, I think that'll do me for this video. Again, we've got another little bit done. The reason being, I've had my mate Ray across this afternoon and we had a go at bleeding the Harley brakes. I'd done a little bit yesterday. They still ain't quite as good as I want them. So what I am going to do is cut this video here. So I've got a nice quick edit to do because my editing skills are, yeah, not brilliant. And it takes me a long time to do them. So it'd be nice to have a few videos this week, really quick to edit for me. I'm not the best on a computer. You can probably guess that from my rubbish editing. But anyway, I'm going to call it a video. I'm going to go and edit this one and come back up, fish my vacuum pump out and see if I can get the rest of the air out of these brakes. It's always a bit of a pain when you've had the calipers off, put new pistons in and things like that. Especially the rears. The rears always seem a bit more, yeah, problematic and harder to bleed up when you've had them completely to bits. So like I say, I'm going to fish my vacuum pump out and see if I can get them all sorted, because I definitely want to get this thing MOT'd this week. Thursday latest, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, next video again will be on the Enfield. We'll get the clutch in and get all this side of things finished. I have got some new stainless fixings on the way. They may be here tomorrow for bolting all the engine into the frame. I wanted stainless fixings for that. So I've hunted some of them down on the old eBay, and soon as they're here and we've got the clutch in and all this side of things finished, we can get that in the frame. I suppose, really, I don't even have to complete this to get it in the frame. That doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll see how that goes anyway. We'll see what bits land in and what time scale and all that. But my goal is to have that in the frame this week, which will be lovely because I'm getting impatient now and I just want to see it in there. So if we haven't got everything totally finished on the engine, that really doesn't matter at this stage. It can still go in the frame. And Ray, who's been here today, said he's going to pop in and help me up in the frame with that, with this silly old Ford with the dodgy shoulder. We don't want to be dropping anything at this stage or having anything slip and scratching anything. That would just be soul destroying. So for the sake of waiting for a bit of help, you know, and get it in the frame safely with no scratches, I may as well wait for that help. Anyway, that'll do. Thank you all again for watching. Very much appreciated. Thank you all so much for the guys and girls who's still buying the odd special sticker here and there. That is immensely appreciated because it really is helping put this build together, because I think this is probably the most expensive one I've done with how far we've got with complete engine stripped down and all the coatings and everything. So yeah, it's taking a bit of finances to build it. So your purchases of the special sticker have been absolutely appreciated. And we're still a ways off with a few things. When I sit and think about it, I think, yeah, we've still got a bit to do. We've still got to buy the carburetor, the electrical side of things, which I like to replace with better quality stuff. I've still got to get all that ordered in. There's things like the fancy distributor cap and stuff. So yeah, there's still a fair bit to get, but we are certainly breaking the back of it now. And then obviously at the end, while we're doing the wiring, we have got to send the tank off and that for that fancy paint job. And that'll be like the icing on the cake. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. Take care.